Okay. Hi, Christina. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Christina, and I'm 35 years old, and I'm from Copenhagen, Denmark. Yeah, and I've been teaching for 2 years, around 2 years.
Okay. What made you choose ITTO for your online TEFL TESOL certification?
Why I chose the online, you mean? I did because Guadalajara was very far away from me, and it was also too expensive at that moment in my life. So I chose the online course. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. And what was your experience during the online TEFL course?
My experience was that everything was laid out neatly. You know, there was no. I actually only asked my tutor one question about something I didn't understand. Most of the things were laid out, so I understood them completely. So I didn't have any problems with understanding, what to do and what the tasks were or anything like that. It was all very, very laid out nicely.
Thank you. What do you think about your tutor?
I think it's a shame that I never got to meet her, in person, because you get some sort of relationship with your tutor. And her name is Marianne. And I had this image of her as a really nice lady and a really, really great teacher, and she gave me great feedback that I could use. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I would have loved to meet her in person.
Mm-hmm. How did you feel once you graduated from the online course?
How I felt? I was like, oh my. Yeah, I was like, my God, I'm done. And I remember I was sitting in my apartment, and I was like, when I sent the final project and everything, I was like, yes, yay, I'm done,
Finally.
And then I started to get nervous because, oh my God, what am I going to fail, and she's going to flunk me, and oh no. But everything went well, and when I finally got, the letter saying you passed, blah blah blah, I was just relieved. I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay. How has the online TEFL certificate helped you?
It has helped me in a way that I see teaching differently than I normally did. I didn't knew all these methods before, and teaching English in Denmark is really different from these methods that you learn here. So I learned a lot, and it taught me to pay more attention to the students and let the students do the work and not the teacher do the work. And I think that's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you recommend the online TEFL TESOL course?
Definitely. Yeah, I will, because it's easy and it's easy to access, and there's no problems, with the site not being available or stuff like that. Everything just works, and the instructions are clear, and it's easy. It's easy. It's not easy to do the course itself, but the interface and everything is easy. But the tasks can be hard, but that's okay for me at least. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be a walk in the park or anything. Mm-hmm. It should be a challenge. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Why did you decide to take the teaching practices?
I did that because I would like to, practice what I learned in theory. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to make a lesson plan and say, and then we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and you can make all these great things. Mm-hmm. But it's another thing doing it in real life, mm-hmm. where you have students and interruptions and stuff like that. And so I wanted to try out what I learned. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
What was your experience during the teaching practices?
That it was intense. It's intense, but as you have a tutor to help you and guide you, and everyone here at the ITTO has also guided me in all kinds of ways, even with how to boil vegetables and clean them and stuff like that. So it's not just as you learn a lot of things here when you're coming to a new country. So I can definitely recommend it. It's a good way to practice what you learned. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you add or take away anything from the teaching practices?
I don't know. as a maybe more. I was thinking more you had more lessons where you were teaching actually, maybe 3 hours.
Maybe more teaching.
Yeah, more teaching, and also maybe more time from. I had like 2 hours in a row, and it was really because I had to rush to the next class. So sometimes I was too stressed to hear the comments that the observers had, and I think that was a shame that you couldn't sit down and talk about it.
That's a good.
Yeah, so maybe that was like like 15 minutes where you could run over what he observed. I missed that. That's the only thing I would change, and then maybe some more teaching, some more practice teaching. Yeah.
Okay. How did you feel once you graduated? Sorry. Would you recommend ITTO's teaching practices?
Yes, I would. I would recommend it. I would recommend it to anyone who likes to teach, who likes to teach English, because it's you learn the things that's important, I think, for teaching, to put the students in the center. Yeah. And
what do you think of ITTO's team?
The team here? I mean, you're great. All of you are great, and it's really like. At the moment, you're my friends here in Guadalajara, because I'm here by myself and everything, and it's nice that you can just ask all of you about anything, from cooking vegetables to more formal stuff like how do I get a job and everything. So everyone here has been really nice and a great help.
Thank you. Yeah. Did you like being in Guadalajara?
Yes. I do. I like being in Guadalajara. It's a big city, and I only saw 1/3 of it, I think. So now that I have some time, I'm going to explore, I think. But yeah, Guadalajara is a nice city, and the weather is very pleasant for a Dane like me. And I know it's winter now, and people here are freezing, but I think it's nice.
Yeah, I think it's normal.
Yeah.
Did you travel around Guadalajara yet, or
no? I've just been walking around, in small areas. So I haven't seen all of the city at all. No, but I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Any other comments about anything?
I can just recommend ITTO, and I can recommend anyone who loves to teach to take this course, either online or go here or. Yeah, because it's great practice, and it's also maybe it's a wake-up call for someone who's been teaching for many years and who feel they're stuck, and they do the same year after year and the same materials and the same methods and stuff. So it can also be a great way to refresh your what do you call it? Your teaching
methods.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Christina. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And you're gonna be around because you're gonna get a job here in Guadalajara.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.